Hey everyone, it's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show's Game of the Week is coming your way. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the Athletics. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep. Yeah. First pitch coming your way next. Now it's the power speed combo. Jackson Holiday. And that one hammered way back there. Out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Oh, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. And first offering is fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the third and final game of the series. Short hop liner handled it short. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez. That one ripped, but foul.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Severino, multi-time All-Star, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And now Gunnar Henderson swings through the sweeper. Swing and a foul out of play. 2 out, space is empty. That one ripped. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
And the batter now, Jackson Merrill. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that'll do it. Solo shot, and the O's draw first blood. Here's the second baseman,
leading off for the A's, second baseman, Zach Geloff.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Geloff started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, did not go. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Popped up. That's out number 2. 2 down, bases empty. Brent Rooker up next for the A's. And that drops in for a strike. Check swing, and he went 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ball one there.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in.
3.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. And we're back.
Leading
Top of
off
the
for the
second.
Orioles,
Digging in is the
right
switch hitting
fielder,
outfielder,
Colton
Colton Cowser. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
0-1.
The pitch. On the ground, out to short. Zips it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And now James Wood, hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
And next for the Orioles, Jordan Westberg. And a foul ball. Late on that fastball.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Severino kicks, deals. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around second is Wood. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
Batting
He got
ninth,
that front foot
designated
down,
hitter,
and pitch
Ryan
recognition
O'Hearn.
was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
2 on, 1 out. Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Run scores, and that makes it 2-0 as they get the out. Back to the top of the lineup, Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's already homered here in this one. Out towards left center. Lofton sizes this one up, and that is that. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Orioles 2 and the A's. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, digging in, Lawrence Butler. Ripped to short. Henderson over to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Gio Urshela.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive. Boog, our man Darryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
Designated hitter.
Off to a
Miguel
strong start,
Arroja.
Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Severino back to work. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself. And 1 away in the top of the third. And now the switch hitting catcher, Agustin Ramirez. He's got some power, no doubt. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. 1 down, base is empty. And it's even up.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Now one missed.
Inside.
Cut on swung and missed. Struck him out. 2 out. Gunnar Henderson now at the plate. Doubled his first time up. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Foul ball. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone.
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jackson Merrill. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Colton Cowser. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Batting 8, catcher,
and now here's the A's catcher, Johnny Pareda. Fastball for a strike. Comes up empty.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Nick Lofton.
Now a chance for Nick Lofton. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Got him. And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. On to the 4th. Now here is James Wood. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Westburg in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. 0-1. Swings through that one.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Wilson. Here's Geloff for 1. On to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Orioles held it. And we're back. Stepping in, Zach Geloff. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Oh, there's the 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Wilson now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering is in for a strike. The Athletics still looking for their first hit in this one. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 7 in a row by way of the K. Brent Rooker up next for the A's. Right through there for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. It's an immaculate inning. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Orioles doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
There's a swing and a drive. Going back. Oh, he can't bring it in. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw. He's in there.
Well, most guys would have a double out of that, but for elite speed like his, that's an automatic double. He's thinking, how do I...
Pitching for
And
the
into the box
A's,
for Baltimore, Ryan
number
Mountcastle.
58.
Bowl for 2 in
Noah
this one.
Murdoch.
That's a base hit. Run scores. Here's the power hitting catcher, Agustin Ramirez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. This one in the dirt. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Jackson Merrill. Out there to center. Lofton makes his way towards it, and that's the 3rd out. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Westberg calls it in, and there's 1 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Urshela in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
No balls, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And that's a strike.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. So 5 perfect innings in the books. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Colton Cowser. Murdoch back to work. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And in one hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall but foul. No outs. Runner on second. Fought off foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Back backed
One
off
ball,
the plate that
2
time.
strikes.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Ground ball right side. Handles, throws to first. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swinging a foul straight back. And he hits a ground ball right side. Geloff whips it to first on the run. On the money. Nice play.
Now batting, designated hitter
Next to hit, Ryan
O'Hearn.
O'Hearn. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. That one fouled off. The 0-2. Right side. And that is the inning. So they get 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. And we're back.
Leading
We go
off
bottom
for
6.
the A's,
And here's the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And there's 1 away. Johnny Pareda up next for the A's. Bounce to the right. Whips it to Mountcastle, and there's 2 away. And now the center fielder, Nick Lofton. And that one fouled off. The A's hitless so far in the game. Strike 2.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And it's all set for the start of the inning. And here is Jackson Holliday. And that is out of play. He swings and fouls one off. Out to center. Lofton under it. Nabs it. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan
Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. To the right side. Geloff. On to first. 2 away. Now the Orioles catcher, Agustin Ramirez. 0 for 3 in this one. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. They say to win.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Slides, but it gets by him. Two outs, runner at first. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's already homered in this game. Foul ball there. Tapped up the first base side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And the Orioles. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these A's, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point. And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Shortstop,
Jacob Wilson up next for the A's.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The Orioles leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a ground ball. In plenty of time to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. T.J. McFarland.
Number 48.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
0-1. In the air on the infield, Soderstrom. And he makes the catch. 1 away. And now Colton Cowser, 1 for 3. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Lofton makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Now James Wood. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one is back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Late with the swing there.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. Here's Miguel Andujar.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
The Athletics yet to pick up a hit here. Swings through that.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
And they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage.
Make it 18 strikeouts on the day. Nothing doing there for the A's. Still looking at that. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. McFarland back to work. And he chases that one below the zone. Action in the pen down there. Charlie Morton appears to be getting loose. Spence also throwing. Out to short. Wilson tosses across to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. The throw, safe at first as they can't make the play.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's
Wilson. He flips it to second in time. On to first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Ryan Mountcastle.
And next for the Orioles, Ryan Mountcastle. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Squirts away a little bit. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two outs. That's a ball.
That's
went with the sweeper. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Grabs it on the run. And that is that. Kyle Bradish. Bottom nine. And now the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. And a foul ball.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before. They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Goes down looking. Now here is Johnny Pareda. Foul ball. One out, bases empty. Just missed. That one's in there. And the count 1-2. Swings and misses. He notches strikeout number 150 this season. Now only one out remaining.
Well, right now he's in cruise control.
That one down the line and foul ball.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Swing and a miss. Got him. A perfect ending to a perfect game.
Just unbelievable. I was nervous up here in the booth. I can only imagine what his teammates and even he felt out there on the mound closing this thing out. Everyone will remember this perfect game, and it'll be notched in Cooperstown forever.